Tell us why you hate the prosecutors that you come here to serve lunch to. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like a 10-day-old clams in the chowder. Thank you, Emma. I appreciate you. 10-day-old clams would cause food poisoning. I don't think that's the cough up they're referring to with her, Emma. I don't think that's the kind of cough up you're referring to. Do you know this card? Terminators only accept cash, no cards. It's not a card belonging to someone else. And you're showing me this because... What about a steak plate? Attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme lunchbox? Box of pickles. I like pickles! Fuck you! Although I probably would want more than just pickles. The High Prosecutor's Office. Oh, I know that jacket! Kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office. God damn! Fuck you too, Emma! My office is great! A trophy or something. That trophy looks busted. This says they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? Hey! It's Edgy Poo! Hey, buddy! Hey! You're not in jail! I'm his biggest fan. She's an Edgeworth fan like so many other girls her age who played this game. Not that I blame any one of them. He's a handsome boy. He's a handsome boy, that Edgeworth. I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. Don't play. We're investigating a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nice, bright, nasty, bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? Of course he drives a sports car. Of course he drives a sports car. This dude looks like he's fucking loaded. And Emma can definitely shove her fucking foot in her mouth. We should talk to him before scrubbing his room. Why was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, notice. Also, new portrait. That portrait was not in the original game. That's a new portrait they made for this DLC. New portrait. New portrait. New snarky ass Edgeworth portrait. I kind of like it, not gonna lie. You don't think you did it? I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean, foot and mouth syndrome. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then. It's nice to meet you again. No, oh, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit it, it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I am being forced to prove my superior's guilt. Did you say? Lana Sky is chief prosecutor, the top brass of the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth? And thus the stage was set for the oldest conflict. Wright versus Edgeworth. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? The demon prosecutor? Hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. False testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. Some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. So it's gonna be a classic trial between two of the most famous lawyers in video games. I don't know if there's a lawyer slash detective in the industry more famous than Phoenix Wright or Miles Edgeworth. My first big case. 2 years ago. Yeah. She's looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? And with my knife! It sounds like she was trying to frame Edgeworth, and badly. That's what it sounds like. I could see why he'd be pissed off. To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little shocked that Edgeworth has a toolbox, let alone a knife. He seems like a sort of guy who would not have either one of those things. Are you sure you didn't do it? Ah. Oh, that, okay. That was funny. I'm not gonna lie. Look, it's a bloody knife. That or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. A knife like this. It's a good toolbox, so you might need it. Worth in the wild. I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. That's a scary thought. Outdoorsman Edgeworth. That is kind of funny to think of. Well, nothing but the blood, it looks like. Alright, let's look around this shop. It's amazing bouquet, right for Mr. Edgeworth. Hey, I look at the Steel Samurai sculpture. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy Oldbag. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy. No, just an adoring fan. Mr. Edgeworth with a tea set in his room. Below is packed with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. Although I do enjoy a cup of certain teas. I don't hate tea. It depends on the flavor. I'm more of a coffee guy, but even then, like, coffee is a sparing thing. Of course a smart prosecutor boy has a chessboard. Of course he has a chessboard. Red Knight's around the blue pawn. Of course. Check out that poor pawn. He's kind of his head's kind of spiky. Oh, wow. That's funny. Being a pawn with spiky hair. That is pretty funny. Let me look at this suit. Wow, this jacket's even lazier than his usual ones. Must be his lucky trial jacket. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in the frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. Tell me about this shield, though. What? It has a big K on it. Of prosecutors. It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King, yes. It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K stands for king? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. Like employee of the month, only better. Well, I guess we should examine this too. Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here. All the previous recipients of the engraved are engraved on it. Wow, one guy listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner. Yeah, that's okay. He was the king of prosecutors. No, you don't want to meet him. You don't want to meet Von Karma, my lady. You don't want to meet that fraudster. That all we have here? That it? That it? That's everything? That's the King Prosecutor's shield. Well done, Edgeworth. You must... Congratulations, King of Prosecutors! Please stop saying that. Why is tip of the shield broken off? Good question. It's quite tidy as one would expect. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Oh, I'm sure Gumshoe is hard at work polishing Edgeworth's shoes. He'll sue you. Alright, tell me about... No, we have nothing else to say to you. Okay, gotcha. So now what do we do? Okay. I guess we present Edgeworth with this, according to the guide. No, present it. Basically, it says you were just past year, huh? You can take that foolish green elsewhere, right? Oh, it's a day of work to receive that travesty. Not happy with this award, it seems. I had to go to the police department to retrieve that broken shield. Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? She works, yeah. Why is it broken? Why is your shield smashed? Doesn't matter, I've got more important things to worry about. I have a new portrait, that means I'm gonna use it. Very busy for the prosecutor's office. Should ask you more about yesterday. Yeah, maybe. Since that was like a whole like big murder thing. You know more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was an annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Oh, another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when we got this gaudy ass shield. The police department yesterday afternoon. I got back at 5:12. It's very precise. I saw this requires ourselves in our precision, Mr. Wright. Now I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is the solid evidence. I had a parking stub, that's how I know. I will say, in fairness to Edgeworth, you should not trust your memory. I do the same thing. I write down things and I have receipts and stuff to prove I've proved things. I don't remember times and dates. I have records for that. And since most witness statements are not reliable, you should too. It's the parking stuff for the underground lots. So literally, the murder occurred within 3 minutes of him entering the building and abandoning his car. What, Wright? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glance elsewhere. Who the fuck are you? Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth here? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? Request of the chief. I've got your report. Report? What? You find evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Oh. I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? Need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. But sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement with us, sir. Give me your name. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. And good luck with your raise next month. Piss off! Right. Yes, sir? As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. He's being helpful. Alright, we'll get out of your hair. We'll get out of your hair, Edgeworth. I respect you. What is that abomination? Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? That took 30 minutes by taxi. Wow. Yeah, what is this abomination? Why does it undulate like that? Oh, the word undulate is definitely appropriate. This is the blue. That is not a badger. I don't know what that is. It is not a badger. You become a police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. That. Oh, this song sucks. Someone appears to be dancing with Blue Badger. Oh no, he saw us. Oh, it's Gumshoe. He is back. Hey, pal. What are you doing here? Phoenix, he works here. Phoenix, he works here. Well. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Detective, here's my attorney's badge. You show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge. Enough said. I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice. Tell me about this man. Tell me about this man, Detective Gumshoe. He's your coworker, right? Tell me about him. Tell me about him. I want to know everything. Hey, pal. This is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into police. People like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Or it could be your updated autopsy report. Drops his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman? He's the victim. That's what I thought, pal. Yeah, tell us about him. With car stab with Mr. Edgeworth. Knife, huh? I would drive the chief induced a thing. Wait, I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. It must have, someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We need to learn more about this shit. Let's observe this parking stub. This is the day of the crime. Yes, it is. So, literally, there was 3 minutes between Edgeworth leaving the parking lot and the murder occurring. He wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. So you never know what'll happen when you run a yellow light. That is definitely a lesson. I don't know if it's the correct one, but it is a lesson that you could learn. See if you have any thoughts on this. That's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. You at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. I don't know what accents I'm doing anymore. I'm just doing any of them. Any of them. Why is your award a shield and why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Pal. Even with the naysayers in the prosecution's office. Oh, the rumors. Alright, let's do some conversations. Give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecution's office and killed him. What if she's lying? Yes, well, no, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. What if the evidence is faked? Honestly, stupider things have happened in this series, so why not? Or, sorry, not stupider. More implausible things have happened than that. Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a sister. Just, whoa! She had a sister? Scientifically. She loves her science. If only we all had something that we loved that much at her age. You don't want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. Wonder why that is. What are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. What? Why? He's such a good detective when he's not being a bad detective. What do you mean this time? And what happens? He's busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true, we've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. That's a line. That's a fucking line. You highest people are being let into criminal affairs now. The ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. We're not letting any of the rest ranking file detectives in at all. Not a single one of you. You're too unimportant. So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. Isn't there... There is literally nothing else for me to do. No other case in existence. You have this one case, and that's all that there is, and nothing else matters. Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. There's a Marshall. Yeah, I remember Marshall. Someone in charge of the crime scene, it's unheard of, pal. He's a patrolman. He's not even an actual detective. Partner. Tell me about Bruce Goodman. Mr. Goodman. He's good, man. Good, man. Good, man. Car belongs to the victim. Yeah. Another detective. Another fucking cop. Think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where he found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago. Oh, interesting. Let's go to the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is the chief prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. Is it a rumor when she herself said it? I don't believe that's a rumor at that point. That's just a statement. He's in a tough spot again. What did Edgy Poo do this time? Who framed him? Well, I'll start with the murder of that defense attorney Hammond. Was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing not right, but there have always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. The evidence against him. Doesn't matter, pal. Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. Damn! And later he started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecution's position. Oh, so people think he's trying to cut Lana's throat to take her job. Gotcha. What? I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. Pal. We should probably examine some stuff here. What? Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. Oh, he made this. I'm gonna get sick of this music very, very quickly. I'm gonna get sick of this very, very quickly. Nice work. It's battery powered. It just dances until the batteries die. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? You meet the guy who was, what his name, the guy in the parking lot? Yeah, Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police. Shit. It's been a while, West Sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene, maybe. I was surprised there's this anywhere. Well, it's worth it. Like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Well, might as well try it. It's the worst that could happen. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, it's Angel again. Oh, still here? Last surprised looks, didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in the criminal affairs, too. What's wrong, Bombina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Strange guy is underselling it. But we do have this letter. Do we inspect it? Look here. It's like something crossed out. Maybe it was a letter or something with Detective Gumshoe. Annual bonus $20. No, that sounds about right. Damn. Poor Gummy. Anyway, take this. Take that! I warn you, fan letters go right into spittoon. That's from Detective Gumshoe. It's maybe investigate. Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog? You holding a birthday party or something? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. I think you just miswrote it. No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. Guess I better let you in then. What a weirdo. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime supposed to be handled by a detective for hire? Well, folks, the blues are calling. Welcome to our gold strack. Be like the settlers, strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Oh boy. Oh boy, Manifest Destiny. We don't want to get into that one. We'd be here all fucking day. Note to self. That is correct. That is correct. Police investigations are like settling land. That is an accurate statement. As if I've ever heard one. What do you say? I say. Discarded. I will not examine that for fear that it might cause me to have a conniption. So Marshall, could you tell me more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Okay, what about the victim? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. One stab to the chest. A fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. You better not update it halfway through a trial. I swear to fucking Christ.